morning, welcome back to my sewing vlog. I'm Natalie and this is the Seaside Sewist, and this is going to be a bit of a different vlog. So today is Monday the 7th of July and it is France Day. I'm off to the French sewing retreat. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I am going to book a taxi for 11:30. I haven't done that bit yet. And my train is 12 o'clock. It is going to be quite a long day of travelling today. So I get into Leeds about 1:45, and then myself and Janice, who I'm picking up along the way on the train, we will either get the little shuttle bus to the airport or we'll get a taxi. We'll be there probably about an hour earlier than we need to be, but I'd rather be early than late. I think the flight is then 6 o'clock. We're meeting another 3 ladies at the airport. I already know Alison, but I don't know Amanda and Yvonne, so it's quite exciting to be meeting new people. And I think we arrive into Limoges Airport. I think it's about 10 to 9 France time, and then we're about 45 minutes away, so it will literally be check-in, have a glass of wine with some of the ladies, and then have an early night because we will be up in the morning to start sewing at 9. So I thought I'd just do I thought I would just do like a diary of a French sewing retreat. I'll show you every morning what I'm wearing and take you along with me and just show you a bit of what it's all about, because I think it's absolutely fantastic. So I am travelling down today in ready to wear. So I've got a Marks and Spencer's stripy t-shirt on, and you can't see very well, but literally a navy pair of linen trousers. I've got a denim jacket to take, and I am using my Mia messenger bag for my airport travel. I'm actually going to just go and measure this. I'm sure it does fit in with the regulations, but in here I have got just bits and pieces for the airport really. Yeah. My case is packed and it is on the floor down here. It looks very neat and tidy. The zipped up part at the back is not neat and tidy, and I'm hoping that it actually passes for the weight. I'm sure it will, but you know when you're just a little bit nervous when you check in and you think, oh, have I gone over? But I don't think I have. I've only taken the same things really as I did last year, so, and I was under. Might not be able to bring anything back with me, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So as I say, I've got a couple of hours. I do want to just nip to the shop, and I've had a bit of heartburn for the last couple of days, so I'm going to go and get some Rennies, and I'm going to get a bag of boiled sweets to take for the plane. I'm going to come back here and just run the hoover around a bit, because when I get back on Friday, on Saturday and Sunday, I just want to have literally a relaxing weekend, no housework or anything like that. And I do want to do myself a decent breakfast, so I've got a couple of flatbreads, I've got a bit of smashed avocado left, and I will have some eggs on that just to take me through till probably mid to late afternoon when we get to the airport, and then we can get something to eat there and a cheeky little drink. So I hope you enjoy the journey. I'll try and vlog as much as I can, sort of in real time. Last year when I did this, I just sort of did it at the end, so I sort of went back over and said, this is what we did this day, this is what we did that day. But I want to just try and film in real time and see what you think of that. So yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. Good morning. It is day 2 of Diary of a French Sewing Retreat. So this is the first full sewing day. So I've just got up, got ready. I probably did insert a few pictures from yesterday. It was a very long travelling day yesterday, which was fine. You've got to get here. So today I am wearing a cool cotton So Different Boxy Raglan tee, and then a Simplicity pair of linen trousers just to keep cool. Let's see if I can show you that a little bit better. I'll put a proper picture in of my outfit later on. Did I sleep well? I don't know if I saw every hour or I was dozing from 6 till 7. I'm not sure. I don't feel knackered, but I'll probably look at it. So I'll take you along with me today. I'm getting excited. So we're going down for breakfast in about 5 minutes. So I will catch up with you in a bit. So I am a little bit bedraggled. We are back at the B&B after the first day of sewing. I am making the Serene trousers and I have very nearly finished. I've got about half an hour of those tomorrow. So it's been a really good first day. It's about 28 degrees now and it is about 5:30. So it's quite hot. We've got about an hour's turnaround now to get ready and walk into the town because we go for an evening meal tonight that is included in the retreat. So I'll show you that. It's held in a hotel, the garden of a hotel, along the river. So it is really beautiful. So I will show you that. I've stayed really cool in my cotton top today. I'll get changed and show you what I'm wearing tonight. Hello, so a bit of a quick turnaround. I am wearing for tonight a ready to wear black t-shirt and then the Size Me Sewing new skirt pattern, the Essential skirt, the Essential Edit skirt in a Lady McElroy. So it's nice and waffy and just nice and cool on really, because it is still very, very hot here tonight. So this is what I am wearing. Good morning. So it is day 3 of the retreat today. So it's a half day in the studio and then we go for an afternoon tea down by the river and then we get the afternoon to explore the town, which I'm really looking forward to. So today's outfit is the Nia tee by Tammy Handmade, or Naya as some people call it, and some Simplicity, what do you call them, linen trousers that I made in this linen from Fabworks. So that is today's outfit. I'm using my new tripod selfie stick thing, so it is a beautiful day today on the Charente. This is the Vienne River behind me. So yeah, we will go and do some more sewing and I'll take you along with the exploring of the town later on. Hello. So I got bit today. It's nowhere near as bad as what some of the ladies have had, but it is starting to itch a little bit now that I've had a shower. So we're going out for a Thai meal tonight. So I can't wait for that. We had afternoon tea down by the river. I'll have put the footage in of that. But then we found this amazing fabric shop. Oh, I don't know where it's for. Where have I put it? 2 minutes. I just lied to you. It wasn't actually a fabric shop. It was a like a brocante with roll ends and like house clearance and that sort of thing. But there was some amazing fabric, and I only bought one piece. And it is this linen, but I think it's a viscose linen. Oh, and it's just so nice. So you can see the viscose sort of content there, hopefully. And so usually probably I would go for, but I quite like it. So I got a metre of this and it was €3. €3. Some of the ladies got some right bargains, but I just think that's really nice. How is the retreat going? It is going really well. I feel like I've achieved something. So last year when I came, I made a dress, but it was going to be a winter dress, which is not the thing to do in 30-degree heat. So I wanted a couple of projects this year that actually I could come away and I knew that I'd finished a project. So it took me full day yesterday to cut out the pattern, cut out the fabric. So, and then this morning I spent about an hour hemming. Wore them out to like all day. I am definitely making more. They are secret pajamas. They are so comfortable on. And I made them in a very light viscose from First for Fabrics, and they are just so cool on in this heat. Which is why I'm wearing them again tonight, which might be a bit skanky, but got a different top on, dressed them up a bit. The retreat's just amazing. If you've ever been on a Size Me Sewing retreat, you know what I mean. If you haven't, you don't know what you're missing. It's so fabulous. So tomorrow it's our last day, and that's a full day of sewing again. So I spent the morning cutting out the Serene blouse. And I have started it. I've done the darts and stay stitched the necklines. So I don't think I'm going to get it finished tomorrow, but I'm going to give it a really good go. And then that'll just be something for me to finish when I get home. The heat here is colossal. It's not bad, but we've got to walk up a hill to get back to our B&B, and it's something like 29 degrees. But the hosts are great. I'll pop a picture in of the wine that they brought us out when we stumbled back up the hill earlier. Kind of sad that it's the last day tomorrow, but that's just what it is. But we have already booked up for next year, and at this moment I can't see a time when I don't come here. It's like my little annual selfish trip to myself. I just love it. I just can't put into words how much I love it. Anyway, I can hear the others moving about, so we are now going to go out for a Thai meal, because I'm getting a bit hungry, and then back tonight before the lights get turned out. So the council here turned the street lights out at 10:30. When we walked back up here last night, I'll try and put a picture in. When we walked back up here last night, it was still quite light at 10. But last year when we wandered back up here at 10:30, we had to use phone torches. which was quite funny, but yeah, so I will catch up with you later on this evening. Morning, last full day of the retreat today. It is Thursday. We had quite a bit of a late night last night. We didn't get back here till about 11:30, but we went for a lovely Thai meal. So if I haven't already put those pictures in, I will show you now. What I'm wearing today is just ready to wear. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. So I've literally got a Marks and Spencer t-shirt on and a pair of chinos. I am taking some other bits with me because it's like photography day today. We get some photos of stuff that we've taken. I woke up about 6 o'clock this morning, so I probably look quite tired. I feel okay though. Just might be the wrong lighting. It's a lovely day today. The River Vienne outside. It's a lovely day. I think it's going to get up to about 29 today, so the sewing room is going to be hot. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself, but I want to try and finish my Serene blouse that I started yesterday. I'd love to get that finished today, but we'll see. So I'll take you along with me today. Good evening. So it is the last night. Excuse the mess of my suitcase there. I'll just try and move you out of the way actually. So it's the last night. I have got on the Size Me Sewing Florence top, which is going to annoy me because I've got a white t-shirt bra on, but hey ho. And the Essential Edit skirt. So I had this on the other night in a different fabric. And I just think it's really cute. So yeah, last night was a long day sewing today, so I'm actually ready for going home tomorrow because I couldn't do another day of sewing. So back out for a Thai meal tonight and I'll take you along. Hi, this is unfortunately a couple of weeks later. I hope you've enjoyed the diary style of the sewing retreat that I've done. I've just left you, I think, on the Friday when we were packing up to come home. And I know it's a little bit of an abrupt end, but it kind of was a little bit of an abrupt end. I woke up on that Friday and didn't particularly feel great. We went back to the studio for the morning. We headed to the airport. The flight was delayed, I think, by about half an hour. I got a message in the airport to say the train had been cancelled in the UK because of something that had happened. So when me and Janice got back to Leeds Bradford, we got in an Uber to go back to the station, and he advised not to, that it was mayhem and all the rest of it. And you know, I did look into it. I looked into a price for him taking us home from the airport, and if he'd have took us to the station and then we'd have decided that we would then going to get an Uber home, it was going to be double the price. So we split it down the middle. It was 30-degree heat in Leeds when we got back, and as I say, I didn't feel too good. So we got an Uber home, and that was fine. Now, I was looking forward to that weekend. My husband was still away. I was looking forward to a weekend of sewing, crafting, just relaxing, and I became quite unwell. And it wasn't until maybe the Thursday, it was either the Thursday or the Friday, that I realised that I didn't feel unwell because of my wisdom tooth. So when we were in France, bit of a backstory, I've had a wisdom tooth coming through on and off for about 15 years. It doesn't usually cause any problems, but I'd noticed while I was in France that it was rubbing on my cheek. So I thought, it's coming through again. What a pain. I'd actually got a gum infection, and it was sort of poisoning my body. So it wasn't apparent until about the Thursday, when I started getting a bit of an earache and a sore throat, that it was from this tooth. Managed to get an emergency appointment at the dentist that day, and got put on a course of strong antibiotics, which I've now finished. Feel fine. I am now sort of booked in to start going through procedures to have surgery to have them taken out. But that is, I'm just coming on to explain that is why the vlog ended so abruptly. I wanted to get home on that weekend, edit it and get it out on the Sunday. We are now 2 weeks later, because I literally lost a week. So yeah, I had a fantastic time. It was kind of overshadowed a little bit by how I felt when I got back, but I had a great time as always. I made a lovely pair of Serene trousers that I have worn loads since I got home. I wore them loads there when I was in France, so I'll definitely be making more of those. And I have got, it's Saturday today, I've got a random Saturday to myself. So my husband is at work, and then he's going out after work with his colleagues for a few drinks. So I've literally got the whole day to myself. So I am going to crack on with the Serene blouse that I started at the retreat, and I'm just going to start going through stuff for going into the autumn. There's a couple of bestie bags that I want to make for Christmas presents, but I'd like to make one for myself first, because I want one for myself and because I think it'd be good practice. So I've got a lovely day planned. So please let me know what you think of my French sewing retreat. I will list everything below. I'll list the Size Me Sewing website for any of the patterns that you may want to buy, and I will also do a direct link to the retreats. They are nearly sold out for next year. There are some spaces left on some of them, but it is an amazing thing to do. So thank you very much for being patient waiting for this vlog to come out. Please give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you don't already. Until next time, bye.